So 2025 is coming to a close. You know what that means?
More games?
More games, new games, another list of games we can't wait to play.
And more resolutions.
Yeah, well, let's make our resolution for the last part of the year to talk about 5 games we'd like to play in 2026.
Right. Let's hit up our 5 most anticipated games for 2026 that we know about now. Welcome to WiscoDice. Hey, yo, folks. I am your host, Conesy with most, and I'm joined today by...
Hey, I'm Suzanne.
And, hey, it's a day today, right?
It is a day.
And we're going to talk about 5 games we can't wait to play in 2026 that we're excited. These are going to be games that we're pretty sure we're going to have physical copies for, or at least available in 2026. But before we get into that list of games, we should, because this is Board Games and Coffee.
Board Games and Coffee. And I even have coffee today.
Yeah, we both have coffee. And
it's in
fancy solo cups today, so we're sophisticated because we went to a coffee shop.
Yes, so we went to our favorite coffee shop in the area called Liv's Drink Emporium, and they're just the friendliest staff there. They have amazing bakery, craft sodas, and great coffee blends.
All the bakery is scratch made there at facility. They don't order anything in, which is awesome.
So which means I don't have to bake.
Yes.
Not that I did that much before.
Makes everything really good.
So
what do you have?
I am drinking a Cafe Miel, which is my go-to drink this time of year from that place.
And then I've got a mocha, which is basically my go-to drink, regardless of coffee shop or wherever I go. So that's what we're drinking. Let us know. This time we're going to do a little bit different here. So this time, instead of just letting us know what you're drinking, let us know what your favorite local coffee shop is that you love to go to and be a patron for. Down in the comments below. And while you're down there, what should you do?
Oh, you should definitely smash that like button. And also subscribe if you haven't already, so we know that you are enjoying this content and we should keep creating more.
We know most of you haven't subscribed already, so do it now. It's games.
Games. That's what we're here to talk about, not just our coffee. And Conesy, how did we pick these games that we're going to talk about?
So there's, if you modify like the Board Game Geek search, you can end up ultimately getting and we'll have a link in the comments below of a link of all of the current games that are flagged as a 2026 release. And we did a little bit more research once we started driving into the list because there's a lot of games that are on there. Lot of games that get put on there that might be flagged as 2026. Might not actually release until maybe they're only crowdfunding this year, so there's no physical game yet or whatever. So we wanted to try to go through and line up our list with games that we are very confident should be available as physical copies as well.
But if they don't. If they
it's still possible that some of these games
and these are ones that most of these we did start watching in 2025, or at least I did. And so I'm really excited they're coming in 2026.
And at least one of these, we've had a chance to play the prototype. So
yes. Yeah. Do you want to start with that one?
Yeah, we might as well.
I'm super excited about that one.
This one is Class of '89 from Paverson Games, our friends over at Paverson. So we had Gen Con this last year. They were demoing Class of '89, and we happened to get tickets to demo it. So none of the final art or anything like that, but the game, and it was the light mode for gameplay because of the demo apparently. But even in the light mode, there was plenty of gameplay. It was
fun. It was kind of relaxing too.
Yeah, I mean, you're building your high school yearbook throughout the course of the game, and you're kind of grouping teachers with their class of students in your yearbook, and then it starts new rows every so often when you start a new teacher. It's kind of interesting, and then they're they do different, and each different combinations of students have different things that they were good at, and so you're trying to get different combinations of these students in your classes to score points.
Yeah, and then there's also the page where you've got the clubs, the activities that are also a little Tetris type thing that you're board that you're filling out to get points that way, and there's lots of different paths to victory in this game. Well, and when you're done, you have like this couple yearbook pages, which is really kind of cool. Like,
Well,
and
and
it's
then and you noticed some of the preview art that was
oh yeah, and
showcased,
I
right?
think everyone that grew up in the 80s and even 90s are gonna look at that and go, "Oh, I recognize what this is kind of a nod to."
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of 80s
It's
like
gonna be great.
pop culture nods
Yes.
to like pop culture high school movies, TV shows in the art, which is pretty awesome.
Yes, yes. So it's definitely one that's going to be worth checking out. I think this one is actually not going to be crowdfunded.
No, this is not crowdfunded. This should be
go direct to retail, I believe is the hope with this
Yep.
one.
And the plan I think is to be out in right around Gen Con
Hopefully.
2026.
Yeah. So of course, if we find out more information, we will share with you what we can.
I'm sure at
stuff,
some point in the next year we'll have Dave on the show too, talking about something that he's making or putting to crowdfunding.
Yes, but definitely Class of '89 by Paverson Games is one to put on your watch list.
Well, this next game I think is going to pop.
Ha ha ha. So, oh my gosh, yes. You only have to listen to a few minutes. I get to live with this all the time. No. Pop Art is a game by Road to Infinity Games that I did back on crowdfunding, and it should be coming to backers in 2026. I really enjoy the games where you are layering cards that have like kind of translucent on top of other cards, like Canvas and the Veil game.
Yeah.
Which I'm blanking on all of a sudden.
Well, and the pirate one that we have too, whatever it's called.
Oh, yeah, Dead Reckoning.
Yep.
So I love that where you're just kind of laying on and you're building the cards up. So it's like deck building that way. So this one, you are building a tableau. And you have cards that you are drafting and that you are taking and laying down on your 3x3 tableau. And you have to have a background, a foreground, and probably some other bits and pieces in there to create little pop art works. And pop art is a very unique art style, and I'm really excited to have a game where I get to kind of play with that art style and create some works of art and drag him along with the fun.
Yeah,
you will have a lot of fun with it.
I like those games where you're able to kind of craft your cards as you're playing, right?
Yeah. Yes, card crafting, that's it. Thank you.
We'll see how this one is. I haven't looked into it a whole lot, but the fact that you've backed it already means that you're.
I saw it and I'm like back.
We'll give it a try and see what it's like. I know that it, can't go wrong. I think it's gonna be a good game.
We've had great luck with other games from Road to Infinity, R2I games. All right, but Pop Art is one I think you should check out. Let's move on to some a little bit heavier games now. Those are kind of the lightest two on our list.
We don't want to talk about too many things global, but this next game does take things global in World Order from Hegemonic Project Games. So if you're familiar with the big hit game Hegemony,
yes, love that
then
game.
This is the next follow-up game from
them. Yep, it's a standalone game.
Mm-hmm. And it's all about you're going to play various world powers with various different political and ideological structures at the start of the game that are going to be what ultimately are your goals to try to win the game.
Yep.
But those are going to be competing with other nations, and you'll have allies. It's going to be very similar. Like the concept-wise, it's like doing things like Hegemony. Where you have different people that are taking on
your different roles,
very, very much in a capitalist economy roles. Now this is going to be taking it to a world stage. So I'm really excited because I really enjoyed Hegemony, and I'm really excited to give this one a try. I'm looking forward to it, and it'd be interesting how they play out some of the. Without naming like any countries or anything like that, but kind of how they play out these different political ideological structures and make it work in the game. That's going to be very interesting to see how that works and how they play off each other.
Yeah, I have high hopes for this because with Hegemony, you play it and by the end of the game, you have a really good understanding of how that type of sector in the economy like really needs to function and interact with others. So I'm really hopeful that this is going to help, kind of do the same and really show you, okay, so this is what your goals were, but what did you have to do and how does that align with other groups? So
like this, I could see our daughter really liking too, because like she used to do, like when she was in high school, this is like the clubs and stuff that she was in, did a lot of this kind of
yes,
stuff.
Model UN. Anyway, but that is World Order by Hegemonic Games, or Hegemonic Project Games. Sorry about that. But let's move on to something that some might think is just as spooky.
Spooky.
Well,
this is
horrifying.
Well, I mean, I bought my tickets. I'm taking my train. I'm getting ready to board the train, and that is Horror on the Orient Express, the classic role-playing game, is module for Cthulhu, I think, back in the day, and it is now. It has been being rolled into being a board game, and
yes,
while it is overdue to backers, it is Chaosium. Looks like they are nearing finally getting everything done in production, and it will get to backers here in 2026. And as a backer, I am excited to get this game and play it and experience what this classic role-playing module is in a board game format, and see if it captures everything that happens in the module appropriately. Even though I don't think I own the module once upon a time. I think it is a big box set, and then I never ran it. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't read it either, so I don't know what's supposed to actually happen, other than big mythos, scary things are happening, and there's some murders on the train. You're going to have to investigate. And
I think at first, this is my naivete because I had not heard of the Cthulhu themed role play. I was thinking this was like similar to Murder on the Orient Express, the movie. It's not.
No, it's
it's still, I'm intrigued because it's very
a mythos
similar
take
theme.
on that kind of.
Right. Yes. So I'm excited to see that and how that plays out in a board game, because I have to admit, I really like Cthulhu themed board games.
Yeah.
Like, it's this horror element, but it is so far from our reality that it's kind of fun
the
and
horror,
enjoyable.
And the insanity, and then the mystery. And I can't remember. I need to dig into the mechanics for this one a little bit more. It's been a while since I originally backed it, so I'm not super clear, but I feel like there was like a traitor player or something like that. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, gosh.
I shouldn't be trying to.
You know what? How about this?
Remember the mechanics
when we
here.
get it, we will play it, and then we will come back and tell everyone about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you would like to hear more about it, let us know. If you were like, oh my gosh, I don't want to hear anything about it, then just don't watch that video. But still subscribe to us.
Yeah, and if you want to see us play any of these games that we're talking about once we get them, let us know in the comments as well.
Yeah.
So
we got
our
one more.
final game is pretty metal.
But not heavy metal, not like rock hard metal like last year.
It's kind of a soft metal.
Yes, it is Brass Pittsburgh, which is the newest installment in the Brass series of games, if you want to call it that. It is produced by Roxley Games. So this one
takes place in the U.S.
It does. It takes place in Pittsburgh during the Industrial Revolution, and you are playing as one of the big titans of the time, Rockefeller, Vanderbilt, one of the other ones, and you are creating a network of oil pipelines, of steel mills, just like everything that was booming during that time.
Mm-hmm.
And so it is, my understanding from the descriptions that I have read, is that it is got a lot of the same mechanics as the other Brass games, but there's also some new elements introduced in this one.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited. I remember when I got my first Brass game, it was a lovely birthday present from you.
Yeah.
The first year that we were together, dating.
Was it the first year?
I believe so.
It was early on, that's for sure.
It was early on, yes. And I have very much enjoyed that game and understand after playing it several times why so many people really like the Brass
Well,
family of
it's
games.
brass. What do we have? Is it Lancashire? I think we have. We
No,
don't have Birmingham. I don't think. I think we have Lincolnshire.
we have
Um,
one of the two.
and cause Brass Birmingham is the one I think that everybody wants. Or that was like on the number one on the hotness list, and we don't have that one. We have Lincolnshire. So yeah, but like the thing that I always like really enjoyed about playing Brass, like, because the game itself is like this kind of dark art, and
It
all
was
of
a
them are that way
dark
because
time.
they're all trying to they're all trying to come the kind
It's
of
the
that
theme.
theme of that industrial revolution. But the mechanically, it's not like the mechanics of the game is so complicated that the teach is a long teach. But
No.
there's a lot of heavy gameplay in the game itself, just for the choices that you make during the game and how you kind of string those choices together. So I'm really excited to see what Brass Pittsburgh does bring to the Brass franchise, how it changes things, hopefully improves things from Birmingham, and maybe we'll have a new number one hottest game of leading the
Or
BGG charts.
even just another game. I mean, we enjoy so many games, you guys know that, but like just having another really good game that's going to last that we're going to keep playing and pulling out and everything. So, I don't know, those are our top 5 games of what we think are coming out in
Mhm.
2026.
Are you excited for any of these
Yeah.
games? Like, what do we talk about here? We talked about Class of '89 from Paverson Games. We
Mhm.
talked about Pop Art from R2I Games. We talked about World Order from Hegemonic Project Games. Horror on the Orient Express from Chaosium, and Brass Pittsburgh from Roxley. So we talked about all of those. Are any of those games on your hotness list that you want to check out this year, or
What other
what
games?
games did we not cover?
Yeah, because there's a lot. There are a ton. We want to put it down to our top 5, but we're always on the lookout for what other games you guys think are cool, so we can check those out too.
All right,
So
well,
I am
my
empty.
cuppeth has run dry.
I've got my energy too, so it's probably time to let them go before I
All
go too
right,
crazy.
you better go subscribe so she can get that energy out in some dances. Until next time, peace out.
Hey there, it's Conesy. Thank you so much for watching. We put out videos weekly here at WiscoDice. Check out our channel for more great videos and don't forget to subscribe. We also have more great content on our website at WiscoDice.com. Of course, we do this all for you, the viewers, so please like the video if you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.